Life happens and situations change, right? And now it became a thing of, okay, you would make, either it's consciously or subconsciously, I don't know, but you'd make comments like, whenever you'd come home, I would feel like I was never enough, like I'm not done enough today. I feel like just taking care of the baby was not enough. And for a huge part of this stay-at-home mom period, we've not had a house help, so I've basically done everything, like everything, housework, whatever, cooking, taking care of tea is stodgy. And you would come home and I would be full of anxiety. I'd be full of that anxiety because you would always have these questions of, so what are you up to today? And they just used to be this feeling, this heaviness of, I used to feel like the way a kid feels when their dad has come home and you're being asked, did you do your homework? Did you? Like there's always a list of things I'm being measured against. Yeah. And it was never enough. And I've told you this before. I've always felt like I never met your requirements. Or like I always used to in fact during arguments I always tell you, just add it to the list of something else that I've not yet done. You understand? And just add it to the list, because it became like I had no energy to even engage in those arguments, because I'm struggling with my own identity and trying to figure out where I'm at. And then now you're coming with all these expectations of me, and I feel like I'm just drowning. I can't hack. Seriously, this guy just wants me to be superwoman, and I've done my level best, but it's still not enough. Why? Because he's facing his own frustrations. There are bills to be paid, there are things to be done, and there's only one source of income coming in. I used to feel like you're just looking at me like, this gay woman, can she just get her ass off and do something more? Yeah. So there was that.
Yeah, and I think what it really, even looking back, I think it was just we had different expectations on both ends.
Yeah.
But the problem was there was no taking stock, like having a baby and all these things really happen very fast.
Yeah.
Focus is on baby, growing the baby, becomes baby. So I mean, and it's understandable. I don't know how many guys have gone through this, couples out there, but the focus becomes just on the baby and less on the relationship and less on us. And so the taking stock bit is always important, because then you're able to find out, okay, are we still on track? Like,
that's true.
Are we, you get, so it was a daily thing. It was a daily stock taking, subliminally and at the back of our minds, but we were not able to address what expectations we had on each other's side, and whether we need to change those expectations, and whether they need to change. I think at that point in time, even there was not much information out there about stay-at-home moms vis-a-vis entrepreneurs. People were not as open to talk about such matters,
Still aren't.
Yeah, and that's why I think even for us guys, we're sharing this. It's because for me, on the other side, it's running a business. Running a business comes with its own frustrations. I don't know what kind of a business you're in, but maybe Kajo that day came and shut down your biashara and rained havoc, or employee dropped the ball, so you're being there's some flack now from the client side. Like, there's just a lot of stuff. You're also going through your own stuff in the house. So I think now there's more, and I think over the years now we've been able to find harmony, and that's why we've not even had a housey like who comes constantly, maybe just comes during the weekend.
It comes once
we've been able to find the rhythm in terms of, okay, now this is how we can be able to do stuff. And also it has helped for me not being in an office as well.
Yeah, but it's been a painful process. I think an important point to make there is, you said something that makes sense. It's important for us, everything happens so fast, right? So we didn't put systems in place. Right? I feel like we'd even
you didn't there was no stock taking.
There was no stock taking.
So also, you could not put systems in place.
Exactly. And also, remember, there was the money that I was receiving from work, right? When I left. Yeah. I think it's important to make plans for money.